PCW. It's Pastor Gray and Pastor Ann here with you this afternoon on October 13th. We're so glad you joined us for this quick Facebook Live. I want you to know that we miss you, that we have heard how much you all are missing each other, and we are all longing to be together during this time. It was so great to be with so many of you on Be the Church Sunday. I heard so many wonderful stories from the work that you all did, so thank you for your incredible support on that. But I think even with that opportunity we had last Sunday, I still want more things to do together.
Well, you are in luck. We are planning some ways for us to stay connected. This Sunday evening, we will have a very special Gathered at 6. After more prayer and discernment with the session and kind of understanding the lessened risk of being outside and distance with masks on, we felt comfortable to move forward with our last two scheduled Gathered at 6 opportunities. And this week, we will have a baptism, and we are so excited. We encourage you to come join us. We are going to have a child of our church who is going to be baptized, and the witness of the congregation is such an important part of that event. So we hope you'll come and join us as we hear about God's free gift of grace, God's promises to us, and we make our promises to help nurture this little one in the faith.
Well, Pastor Ann, I'm so excited about the baptism, but I'm kind of confused about our current situation. Like, I noticed in the background that we have all these boxes stacked up and they got like tags on them. Like, what's the story here? Are these like presents for somebody?
Well, funny you should ask. They are kind of presents. There is a box here.
There you go.
We've got one for everybody. We've got one for everyone in the PCW, our friends, our members. We have one with your name on it, ready for you.
All right, so does this mean the church is giving me a present? Like, I need to know.
Yeah, we are giving you a toolkit to help you engage with our next worship series that will start on October 25th. This is your toolkit. The stewardship team has been hard at work since August, planning, organizing, praying, and preparing so that we can have really great opportunities to stay connected, even though we can't yet gather together inside on Sunday mornings like we'd all like to do. So they've put together these boxes. There are bulletins, there's worship materials, prayer guides, there's a study journal for everyone. We've gathered all kinds of cool things. The team has put together this work for hours to get these kits packed. There's also a little love that's put in these boxes.
There's some love.
And a lot of love. It's coming your way.
Yeah. All right. So now, wait a second. Is this kind of like one of those pledge drives that always happens when I'm trying to listen to NPR and all of a sudden someone jumps in and it's like, hey, we got to tell you about our annual drive for NPR and we need your money and we're going to interrupt all the shows you're trying to listen to. Is this just like that where they try to interrupt their normal content and ask for money?
Well, on November 22nd, we are asking each family to prayerfully consider how God might be inviting them to use their giving to bless the church and through the church to bless the world. But it is so much more than that.
Okay.
This is not just a pledge drive. This is not a money grab. Really, at the heart of it all, even if people decide not to give 1 cent to the church, we hope that this will be an opportunity for you to connect with God and to grow deeper in your discipleship and your spiritual life. We hope that these kits will be a blessing to you no matter where you feel God is calling you in your giving. For instance, the first week of our worship series is going to focus on remembering God's provision. It'll be a time for each of us to reflect on how God has provided for God's people. There'll be examples from the Bible. We'll think about how God has blessed this church and provided for PCW, and we'll be able to think about in our own lives, how is God providing for us?
Okay, that sounds pretty cool, and I'm really excited to open my box that you're going to be sending me. Because in these anxious times, I could really use the opportunity to remember God's faithfulness and provision. That's like so important right now.
Yes, throughout the whole series, we're hoping through prayer, worship, and Bible study, we will be able to connect more deeply with God and think about the ways God is present and how God is guiding our lives, even in these challenging times.
All right, so the big question that I have, we've been talking about these cool boxes. How do I get my hands on one?
Well, we are hoping that anyone who's able to get out of their house is going to stop by the church this Sunday on October 18th. There's 2 time slots, so you can come right after online worship between 11 and 12, or you can come from 5 to 6, right before gathered at 6. And even if you can't stay for worship at 6 p.m., if you can drop by at 5 p.m., that's a time that works for you. We hope you'll drop by the church, and people from the leadership team will be here to give you your box and answer any questions that you have.
All right, what if I cannot get to the church on Sunday to pick up my box? Am I hopeless? Is it not going to work out?
Well, if you can't come on Sunday, but you could come on Monday or Tuesday between 9:30 and 3, just send me an email, ann@pcwyoming.org. Let me know, and I will hold your box to the side so it is ready for you when you're able to drop by the church early next week. But for anyone that we don't hear from, for any boxes that are not picked up on Sunday, we have a whole delivery team who are ready to start making the rounds and to deliver the boxes to your door, because we want everyone to be connected and to have this opportunity to join in this season of prayer and study as fully as possible. So if you're not able to come here to us, we will bring it to you.
Yes. All right. When I do pick up my box, where do I come pick it up?
So yeah, if you're able to come to the church on Sunday, between 11 and 12, you can come right in that circle drive off of Wyoming Avenue, right in front of the church.
Right where we are right now.
Right where we are right now. Right out this door back here. Someone from the leadership team will kind of hop out and bring you your box. You can stay right in your car. You don't even have to get out. So if just an opportunity to get out of your house, have a nice little Sunday drive sounds good, you can do that. Now, in the evening, we will be setting up for Gathered at 6. So if you're just popping by, you're not able to stay, you can just park on the front curb on Wyoming Avenue, and someone from the leadership team, again, can bring it right to your car. You don't even have to get out. If you're coming to worship with us at Gathered at 6, you can just come to the check-in table, and we'll give it to you there.
Great. All right, so I'm getting excited about worship, even though I know that most of it's going to be online and we'll be worshiping at home and not at the church. But is there any other ways that I can be with our church family right now? This pandemic has started to really make me grumpy and frustrated and lonely.
So, you're in luck.
Okay.
We are organizing small group study opportunities. Now, I know some of you are already faithful participants, and some of our ongoing Bible studies have decided to study these study journals, use our study approach during this season. So you might already be connected in, but if you are not one of those people, if you've never signed up for a Bible study, if you've never come to Sunday morning discipleship, we would encourage you to sign up. We've got all these just one time. There's 4 weeks. You're not making a huge lifelong commitment. But as all of our lives are different, you might find that you want that opportunity to really just connect with others from the church. And so we'll have a 4-week series. There's going to be a lot of different groups that are starting just for this purpose. So we are going to be sending out an email. Check your inbox. It's going to have opportunities to sign up for a group. And during those conversations, we're going to be sharing from our own lives. We're going to be studying the scriptures together. But it's just a great way to connect. I know I have been blessed just in our leadership team meetings. We've dug into some of the reflection questions and some of the Bible study. And I felt like I got to know each person a little bit more. We got to share stories from our lives, and we also got to investigate the scripture together. So we're hoping that you will sign up. There's going to be a lot more detail in the e-news about how to do that. Most of the groups will be meeting on Zoom because, again, we're trying to stay safe. There's one brave group who's going to bundle up and be out back of someone's house. So that's all indicated on the sign up of what the format is, what the time. So there's going to be some different weeknight opportunities. So if Sundays are really busy for you and not a good time, there's going to be some weeknight opportunities, some Sunday morning opportunities. But we're hoping as many people as possible will connect, so that we can be back in contact, having those conversations with one another, and just feeling like we're not alone in this crazy world. I would say, if you are not signed up for our e-news, please let us know. Reach out to the church. You can call us, you can send us an email. We'd love to get you signed up for our e-news. We want to make sure that you get all the information that we're talking about today. But also in the future, we're going to be trying to make sure everyone stays connected. There's going to be lots of updates as we ebb and flow with the pandemic, and what's possible and what are those opportunities for us to connect. We don't want you to miss out. So if you have email and you're not on our email list, please let us know so that we can get you connected.
Great. Well, we're so excited about this new series and the possibilities that it has in store for this church and for each one of you individually. So we're excited to get this started. So make sure you get your box, and we will be seeing you all soon. You have a good rest of the day, PCW. Bye, friends.